Testing 1, 2, testing. All right. So it looks like I'm back for a bit. Just reading up on call and apply, I now have my head around it. So just to remind you again what was going on. I was doing the curry workshop and call and apply number 5, I think it is. It had this boilerplate code down the bottom here, and it's an object that had 2 separate methods, and you were meant to put your code in there. I think that it's overly complicated because now that I sort of know a bit more about what's going on, it's like, that doesn't super help, does it? So what I wanted to do was just have a quick look. Now, I've been playing around and I want to try and explain it a bit. So what's the best way of going about it? There's a lot here that I've done to sort of post-testing and stuff, but fundamentally, I've blocked out some of these ones here, but fundamentally, okay, here we go. Let's just export call and apply, which is this function up here. Now, this is just a named function which takes 3 arguments and then does stuff, but it doesn't actually do anything it doesn't have like an object to do anything on. So this function really doesn't do much by itself. And that's a bit of a strange beast. But the way that we're going to use it is by using call and apply, and we can use exactly the same function. So it's probably just easier to do it. So if we just go var call and apply, let's call it Canada. It's like when you say Canada, but it's Canada. Yeah. And we require, and then it's just locally in call and apply. You don't need the JS on the end. So Canada. We've now got that as a function. So let's steal an object that we've made up here called Bob. All right, let's just steal Bob. All right, and let's create Bob. So what do we got here? We've got Bob's name's Bob, age 42, smell is chipper. So if we go back to like what are we trying to do with the function, there was a call. For example, with call, where's an example in their code? Constructors, it might be easier to, yeah, here we go, syntax. This is exactly what we're looking for. So function.call. So function is the function that we want to which is call and apply. That's the function. That's the function we want to apply to an object. The object is the this arg. So we're basically saying here's an object. This is our this in the local namespace. There's got to be a better word for it that I'm forgetting in the moment. But because otherwise this.name doesn't mean anything. I think it would be attached to the global scope, and so maybe I could make a global variable called name, age, or age and smell or something, and wobble, and then we would actually see that be conflicting. I'm not quite sure. We could play with that again in a minute. But at the moment, what we're doing is we're saying, take this function, and in this case we've got Canada is the function, and then call an object, which we have the Bob object, and with call it's all the arguments that we want to hand it, rather than the array of arguments, which is apply. So if we just go, Bob is now, monkey, and age is 1,000 years old, right? And the smell of monkey is bad. That's monkey smells bad. All right. So if we've got Canada, which is a function, we've got call the Bob object and run that function on it, And then because of the way that I've got the console.log printing out, my name is plus this.name, this.age. So we've assigned this.name to name, this.age to age, this.smell to smell, but then we've applied this other element here called this.wobble equals yes. So when it prints out my name is monkey, my age is 1000, and my smell is bad. Wobble, yes. And then of course, if we type Bob, we can see that Bob itself has been changed. So this is kind of cool. How else would we do this differently? We could actually just make an array. We're still giving it Bob, but we can just change some of the elements so that it's my name is Sam, my age is 4, and my smell is peculiar. My name is 4. My name is Sam 4 peculiar. Oh, okay, my age is undefined. So I've stuffed that up already, so that's good. That's good. So how did I stuff that up? My smell is undefined wobble. This is because I'm an idiot. Because I'm an idiot. It's pretty obvious to everyone sitting out there. My name is Sam, my age is 4, and my smell is peculiar. So canda.apply the object to give it, and then the arguments in an array, and it's perfectly happy. So that, I think, pretty much takes care of that. And curry, what was the last one? Did we get anything out of that? Oh yeah, that was that. That was that number function. Sum for return function, return function, return function, return w plus y plus x plus z. And do we have anything to say about this one at the moment? Higher order carrying for the lazy. Straight back into the implementation. So that's getting the arguments, array.prototype.slice.call arguments. Okay, so that's because arguments aren't an array as such. They're an array-like thing. I remember that much. Return fx.apply null args. If args.length are greater than arity, return fx.apply null args. Okay, so that's that slicing off the arguments and storing them. And then if the length is not greater than args.length is not greater than arity, then it slips through to the else case and return function f2 var args2 equals array.prototype.slice.call argument 0 return f1. Okay, so it's at the final. It must be the final argument. Greater than or equal to array. If args.length is greater than or equal to arity. So it's getting less and less and less. Greater than or equal to so arity is fx.length. If args.length is greater than or equal to whatever, 4 or 5, whatever that thing was, return fx.apply null args, return function f2 args, array.prototype slice.call argument 0, return f1.apply null args.concat args2, args.concat. So F1 is the calling, is the function up here, so it's using .apply null and then var args2. So this is all the var args2 equals slicing of the arguments, returning f1.apply null object and args.concat args2. It's using because it's outside. Args is up the top there. I'm an idiot. All right, so it has access to args, and args prototype/call arguments 0. So it's making a call here as well, and the arguments is the object. And 0 is probably a what is 0? Because if it's call, then it's the object and then the arguments. And the object is arguments, but the arguments says 0, so I'm confused by that. All right, well, I've done a little bit more, so I'm going to stop the stream now. I'm going to go away and I'm going to figure out a little bit about array.prototype.slice.call and argument 0, because that's interesting. I'm going to figure out this function, and that'll probably be my next stream. Okay, bye for now.